Just make sure it's working. Yeah, there we go. Right. Hey guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. Now today I want to do a quick video. Okay, so I've been reading and watching the news a little bit. Actually, I've been watching the news on ITV, stating that basically they're they're actually banning packs of 10 cigarettes now. Or they're going to be banned now, apparently. But then again, it's all about the restocks. Apparently, the restocks they have in the shops have still got about a year in there, so they can't get rid of them for over a year, apparently. And I think, to be honest, it should be avoided, that, to be honest, at all costs. Tobacco, cigarettes, actually even alcohol should be fucking banned. Because I've noticed, right, I watch people, like my brother now, my one brother, he's got a tobacco issue. Now, my mum has to bloody get him tobacco, right, because he threatens her sometimes because of this tobacco, because he's got this craving and all that kind of shit, and he gets depressed and then he gets really angry and all this kind of...
money.
And my mum claims his money, right? But he threatens her, right?
And he can't add £10.
And he can't add £10 up. That's the one. It's been on my video a couple of times. The one that keeps taking the piss at me and my mum and all that. Keeps saying how fat we are and all this kind of shit. And I think, to be honest, this sort of thing's got to stop. Tobacco, cigarettes, all kill. It don't matter. I mean, it don't matter if the scientists have said to people, oh well, we haven't signified whether it's actually killing people, whether it's actually causing cancer.
Your dad put him on it at 7 years old.
Yeah, and well, he's not my actual brother, but he's like what would you say? Huh? Half. Yeah, half. So,
blonde to another woman.
Blonde to another woman from my dad's seed, technically. But I find that cigarettes, tobacco, on people with low income, shit like that, or on disability or whatever it is, right? Cigarettes and tobacco have got to have a standard point of how much tax they need to do on it. So say if people on low income, they should tax that fucking tobacco and cigarettes, or just get rid of it completely. I think it would be a good idea just to get rid of tobacco, get rid of cigarettes, get rid of that. It does kill people. I don't care what a scientist said. I mean, I was watching this a video on YouTube a while ago back of this, was it from an Indonesian kid from Indonesia?
Yeah.
And how old was he? He was like
about 2.
2, was it? 2, yeah, 2 years old. I got my mum with me anyway, just here sitting there. Basically, he was 2 years old. And apparently Indonesia, which is, I think, is it Asia? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about the continent or if it's China or something like that. But apparently they actually smoke around about 1 or 2 years old. They actually get them to smoke. And there's this one kid who was 2 years old. It's on YouTube. I've been watching it about Indonesia kids smoking at an early age. That's all I put in the YouTube on it. And it really sickens me how scientists have claimed that they said it actually does no harm in effect. But me and my mum knows, right? You know, don't you? Right? When my old dad used to smoke a lot, right? And then he used to drink a lot as well, right? My dad actually died of deep vein thrombosis in both of his legs. And it was actually caused by drinking, by smoking, and
then getting nasty.
And then getting nasty.
Because we wouldn't have it.
Yeah, and they used to get nasty because my mum wouldn't smoke or wouldn't have any drinks and stuff.
Or you wouldn't.
Or I wouldn't, actually, because I don't drink. I don't believe in drink. I don't believe in alcohol. I don't believe in smoking. That's why I'm actually doing this diet, because I want to get as healthy as, really healthy as anything, to be honest. And, like, it just really boggles me. To be honest, I also think, I know my mum agrees with me on this, but I think they should also get rid of alcohol. I'm not talking about the people who has occasional drinks. I don't care about those people because they just want occasional drink. And they don't even have it that often anyway, so they shouldn't even really miss it, should they really? But I'm talking about binge drinkers. Drinkers who drink alcohol for, I don't know how long, about 12, 13, 20 hours or something at a time. Or alcoholics who just drink alcohol and that. They should ban that. Ban clubs, right? And have clubs so that when you go to them, they have they can do non-alcoholic drinks, technically. Well, you can get non-alcoholic drinks, can't you? Like alcohol, but made so it's non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
But it still gives you that sort of, you think you're having a buzz off it. But you're not really, you're not getting drunk or anything. It's just, you're just there talking to your friend. Because I'm thinking, okay, so a bunch of blokes go out and they get pissed. I mean, what is the point of going out and getting pissed and having a laugh with your friends, right? If you don't even know what you're going to be doing on that night with your friends. For all you know, next morning, you're sober, you've got a hangover. I mean, you're getting all these headaches and it's no good. I mean, it's like with smoking. Smoking your cigarettes is, you're smoking cigarettes. You're putting all those cigarettes down your mouth. You're smoking, say, 2-3 packs a day. Because apparently this Indonesia kid from Indonesia, he was smoking not one pack, well, not one cigarette, not 2 cigarettes, not a pack of cigarettes, but he's smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
But then, what does Kevin say? Oh, tobacco is so cheap.
Yeah, and then my mum says that, my brother says that basically tobacco's cheap. It is cheap for someone, right, who don't pay for it, because my mum, right, basically has to get it, otherwise he's going to, like, beat the shit out of her.
Like he's done all the other women.
Oh, yeah, like he's been doing with other women. And I think, to be honest, it needs to stop. It needs to stop to a point where it's a do-or-die situation. We know that cigarettes, we know alcohol, we know drugs all kill. And we know how they kill. Like with cigarettes, gives people cancer, gives people like lung cancer, gives people breast cancer for women as well. Also goes bowel cancer and all that kind of shit, and brain tumours and stuff. And at the moment, I mean, my brother at the moment, my one brother, and one of my oldest ones, he's in hospital at the moment. He's been hospitalised for, was it 3.5 years or something like that?
Yeah,
so on and off. So he's been on and off, been with his girlfriend and all that. And he's had a brain tumour removed.
11 years.
11 years.
And that's
3.5 years, yeah. So basically my brother's had 2 brain tumours. One had 2 brain tumours on it. And then the first one was like 11 years ago.
That's the first one.
Yeah, but that was the first tumour it came along. Then he had that removed, it was all clear, and then it came back, and then it slightly moved over a bit. Now, it really pisses me off, right? Now, the doctor said they can't do anything about it.
And, told me that months ago.
And they told us that months ago and back.
Well, told him.
My brother, my one brother, my oldest brother, he doesn't want, he said he didn't want to die and stuff, but thing is, he's been to everybody, and it really pisses me off the way the NHS, right, as well. I'm doing a little bit about a lot of topics on this one, so all are kind of mixed in different ones. It really pisses me off that, okay, all these people, all these doctors are going on strike, right? All these doctors are going on strike and are leaving all these patients in hospital to defend for themselves. And if they're not in hospital, they've been sent home by the doctor. Say, sorry, well, we can't put you up for now because we're all going on strike for 2 days. And it's all because they want to get paid. All these young doctors want to get paid over the weekends and stuff like that. And I think, to be honest, it's absolutely disgusting that these people, right, these people are human beings. The ones who are in hospital, the ones who are actually dying, are actually, to the point, are dying like animals, and they're human beings.
Yeah, but what annoys me is
well, David Cameron as well as
he's lost the use of his legs, so he's in his home, a registered home. They can't tell me anything because I'm his legal mother. He's got this partner that he's been living with.
Who's the next of kin.
Yeah, as a couple of years, right? And technically, everything has to go to her.
Yeah.
And yet now...
Thing is, the law should change. If you're not married to that person, you should have no legal rights at all.
He can't even talk now.
Yeah.
And yet I've got no rights. And that seems wrong.
Now, they reckon he's probably only got weeks left to live or whatever. But, I mean, this is to one of his other family members.
Yeah, but what annoys me is why should they have the decisions when if anything happens to him, it all comes down to her. She could do it and say, "Oh, I'm not going to."
But the thing is, I've noticed if you go over to, say, America, you go to America, you can actually have the best medical treatment over there. And they said in the UK he's had all the medical treatments, and apparently they reckon it's all spreaded over his brain and all that kind of shit. But if you work it out, I was doing some research apparently a couple of weeks ago, and then I've done some earlier and yesterday and the day before. I nearly checked for all of it to see what else they can do. And if you go over to America, they've got this proton beam therapy, which basically they don't even have to cut you open or anything like that. They just do the chemotherapy with you on it, and then they just try and find out where all the cells are, and then they just break them up, smash them up, and just basically repair him. But thing is, some people reckon, oh, you have to pay for stuff like that. Then we go to this Macmillan cancer research thing, and then suddenly it's well, they can do something about it. They could do a charity and all this kind of stuff. And all the doctors. I mean, I haven't even seen my brother that much, to be honest, because I mean, he's always been a worker. He's always been working. He was social services and all that kind of stuff. And it really, really boggles me that
a good kind person,
a good kind person like that is what.
He's take kids out, everything, and they camping.
Yeah. But it really boggles me that people like this, who don't want to die, is actually going to die.
It's not fair.
And yeah, it definitely isn't fair.
It doesn't seem fair how his girlfriend should have the rights over me.
Yeah, I mean, you're his mum, right?
And if she could turn around to you and say, I don't want you to know anything about him. Or I don't want you to know what's happened to him or whatever. Yeah. And you can't do anything about it.
Yeah. It just boggles me, to be honest, what this world's coming to, how the government is, kind of fucking the system up.
I mean, let's be honest, if it happened to one of her family, she wouldn't like it, would she?
No. And I'm still trying to figure out if there's a way that we can help him, we can actually make him better, but at the moment, by the looks of it,
it's all down to his girlfriend.
It's all down to his girlfriend.
And the doctor.
And the thing is, I've noticed if we got him to America, maybe there was a chance to get him over there and get him the help and all that kind of stuff. But then they said, oh, he's only probably got weeks left.
And then he's got 2 kids by his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where they're living, because she's been married to someone else.
Yeah.
I just know what village she's in.
All that kind of stuff, yeah. It just makes me sad to think there's people out there who don't want to die. Then there's people who go around drinking alcohol, put it into their system, put it in their bodies, smoke drugs or take drugs or cocaine and all this heroin. And then you got people smoking, who's actually smoking. Because my brother, my oldest brother, the one who's got cancer or brain tumour, he doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink, but yet somehow he's got a tumour. I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the people who don't have have never smoked in their life or don't drink and all that. I think he used to have occasional drinks and then one off. But the thing is, alcohol don't give you cancer. I suppose it gives you liver poisoning and all that kind of stuff. But he didn't used to drink a lot. Just have 1 glass or something once and occasionally. But I think this is where it should stop.
He was too busy working, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was too busy working, too busy putting food on his kids' tables. Looking after his kids. Yeah, and that's the way our country should be. And it really pisses me off, right? There's people out there who wants to live, And then there's people out there who wants to die, who takes drugs, who takes alcohol, who takes all kinds of stuff, like drugs, alcohol, and yeah.
It's like that one,
cigarettes.
If someone comes on to him and said, oh, spray that gas down your throat, he'd do it. He'd done it years ago.
Right, anyway, if you guys and girls like this video, a more in-depth video and all that, like I'm doing now, let me know in the in the actual bottom, in the comment section below, if you like the video, if you've got any comments and all about cancer and all that kind of stuff, if you've had family members who's gone through it, if you got it yourself and all that, I'm very sorry if you have got cancer and if it's internal and all that kind of stuff. I do apologise as well. I'm sorry for
anybody.
For anybody who's got it, yeah.
Or children.
Or children, yeah. I mean, children, it's worse for the children, isn't it? I feel sad for the children because of it. It's just one of these bloody things. To be honest, there needs to be something done with cancer. We need to get rid of this. We need to fight it. We need to take the cancer and we need to just put a gun to cancer and just shoot a big fucking hole in it and just make sure it's removed for good. Anyway, cheers all for watching, guys and girls, and you have a lovely day. And if you like the video, do like the video, subscribe to the channel, favourite the channel and all that kind of stuff, and catch you all later.